Hello, Aries. It is time for your October 2025 reading. We're going to start off with an oracle card to see what your primary energy or theme is for the month ahead. And we have being out of ideas is just another idea. There's a sense of optimism in here, even if you don't know what to do. There's something you can learn in that. There's an opportunity within the lack of ideas. Let me see what the book actually says about this. It says the universe is made of pure creativity forever. There is nothing wrong with needing a break, but the thought of running out of creativity is the definition of absurd. You are made of pure creativity. Indeed, you are, Aries. You are the one who can come up with an idea, who can solve a problem in the moment of stress, who can figure out just what to do to get something done. Some people wonder where the heck you get that energy. It's just built in. Let's see what your tarot cards have to say. And I like this deck here. It is the Whimsical Realm of Oddities. Thought it was appropriate for October. So we have the Six of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Four of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Emperor. Yeah, that's you. So what do we have here? We have Pentacles, Cups, Swords, and two major arcana to round out the month, where you are teaching others, and you're the one in charge who has the dream, the vision, the focus. Six of Pentacles, so your solution may be found in the past. If you do run out of ideas, you can lean on your experience. You can lean on what you've learned. There's also collaboration. Collaborating, so I don't know if you reach out to somebody from the past to collaborate with them or leverage projects or people. So if this is related to something with community work or work, there may be opportunity in some other projects or something that's going on where you can collaborate in order to find a solution for this. It could be that your ability to identify that there is a gap here is knowledge that is needed by a project team, so that they can address that before they find that gap after things go into production or after things are put in place, only to fail because this piece was missing. So it's an opportunity to potentially identify a gap using your information, using collaboration with others, with your contacts, with your connections. So don't be afraid to reach out. And then we have the Knight of Cups. This is someone who is on an emotional journey, but they are brave and they are confident and they're not afraid to fail when it comes to their emotions. If this is a step you haven't taken before, where you've just said, look, maybe in the past you would have let this go, this being out of ideas thing. And you would have said, you know what, that's not my problem. It's not something I have to worry about. But perhaps over time, you've learned that, you know what, ultimately it does end up on my desk if it doesn't get done correctly. Or if there's something missing and I notice it and I don't say anything, then I got to backfill into that, or I have to find a way to fix that after the fact. You want to get ahead of things. But this is a new feeling. There may be nervousness around this. There may be a sense of, I don't know if this is the right thing or not, but I'm going to go for it. I'm feeling brave. I'm feeling like this is the time to stand up and say something. Even if they don't take your advice, even if they don't see it in the same way you do, there's this sense of, yeah, that was the right thing to do. I'll just keep trying. And they'll learn over time, if they don't already know, that your insight is highly valuable. You can have a sense of the emotional undercurrents of whatever this has to do with here too. But don't be afraid to speak up. Even if you get shot down, there is some lesson within that is valuable to you. You'll know that you did what you felt was right, regardless of what anybody else thinks. And then we get to this Four of Swords. which is if you do run out of ideas, if this is something else completely, or maybe it's all the same situation and maybe you can't determine how to communicate this issue here, and you're looking for a way to approach it, you're looking for a new idea, sleep on it. Take a break. The Four of Swords is about giving your mind a break. Let things run in the background. Don't focus on the problem right now. Let your mind figure it out in the background while you'd focus on other things. Ideally, if you can, something creative, haha. But that can usually help the problem solving in the background. And you will come up again with a solution because that's just what you do. And then we have the Hierophant here. There may be an opportunity within here for you to document how you determined that there was a gap here or there was something missing here, so that you can get it as part of documentation for the project so they can address it up front instead of waiting until after things are out or waiting till the very end to try and rush it in and fix it and potentially break something else. But there is an opportunity here for you to share your knowledge or to document your knowledge and share it with others in some sort of formal way, where you become the teacher, you become the person of authority on this subject. You have to be open and willing to answer all the questions, to be patient with this, to let them fail if they need to fail, but because that's part of the learning process. But be ready then to come up with an answer. Help them learn how to come up with the answer, how to troubleshoot this. Document what you do know so you can help things go better in the future. And then we have that Emperor card, which does represent Aries in the tarot. The Emperor is the one in the ultimate control, the father of the tarot, if you will. It's not always an easy card, but it is one that can make decisions quickly. And when they make decisions, this could even be about boundaries. A lot of times I associate this card with boundaries because they're the one who sets the rules, the parameters. You're a 2-year-old, there is going to be a fence in the yard so you don't run out into the street because you don't know what you don't know yet. And then as you get older, that boundary gets moved and pushed back. This is the supreme leader. So you may become the sole authority on this, or this may leapfrog you into some sort of position of authority, or at least a minimum of a recognition of your knowledge and experience and how valuable that is to the success of whatever is going on here, or at least to the future success of things that are going on around whatever system or thing this is that you're working with here. But this Emperor card, it's you standing in your power, confident in who you are and what you're capable of. And no one can take you down from that. That is innate to you and well deserved. And that, Aries, is what I have for you for your October 2025 reading. Please hit that like button. Please share this with others. Please comment below to let me know if this resonates with you or not. And please subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.